Do you want to manage social media with the Metricool Chrome browser extension? In the next few minutes, I'm going to answer the question, what is the Metricool Chrome extension? My name is ELISE Nelson, and I help tech challenge makers build a profitable e-commerce brand. Thanks for joining me on my YouTube channel, where I offer lessons that are 15 minutes or less to help you grow your e-commerce shop. In this short video, I'm going to share with you how to use the Metricool Chrome extension to automate your social media posts for your e-commerce business. But before we jump into this maker lesson, I'd love to know, how do you share others' content to your social media accounts? Do you ever curate that information? Leave a comment and let me know. All right, so the very first thing you need to do if you want to use the Chrome browser extension is to get the Chrome browser extension. So the link for that is going to be in the description of this video. Just click on that, and we're going to head over to the extension. Once you're here, it's going to say Metricool. You're going to click on Add to Chrome. You're going to say Add Extension. Then it will add the extension, and you'll get this little thing that says Metricool has been added to Chrome. You're going to want to click the little puzzle right here, and then find Metricool here in your list and click the little pin to pin it. And now you can see the Metricool icon right there. And that's what you're going to click on when you want to use it. If you want more help with your e-commerce brand, be sure to sign up and subscribe for notifications on my YouTube channel, where I offer lessons that are 15 minutes or less to help you grow your e-commerce shop. All right, so once you've installed the Metricool extension, you're going to browse the web, and when you find something you would like to post to your social media, you're going to click the extension. Now keep in mind that where you are on the website will determine what is pulled into your post. So I'm going to give you an example. On our last video, we talked all about RSS feeds and how to find blogs that have RSS feeds. And when we did that, we found a blog that did not seem to have an RSS feed. So if, for example, you wanted to use Backpacking Matt's blog as a source of interest topics to post to your brand, then you would not be able to use the RSS feed. So what we can do is instead use the Metricool Chrome browser extension. So here I am on his blog, and if I click the Chrome browser extension for this, you will notice that it brings up the Metricool Planner to create a post. And I can go ahead and schedule that post and use what's here. Now, if you look at the copy that it brought in, it says Backpacking Matt Adventure and Lifestyle Blog. It doesn't show me any specific blog. It's just about his blog in general, okay? And I don't want to post to TikTok. Let's see, we're posting to Facebook. And you can see it says it's loading that image. So we're going to give it a minute. While it's doing that, I want to go ahead and come back over here to Backpacking Matt. And let's say I wanted to post about this specific blog. So I'm going to actually click to go to this specific post. And I'm going to go ahead and click the Metricool icon for that one as well. We're going to see the difference between these two posts. So this one also says that it's posting to Facebook. And it actually brought in the same image on both of these. You can see that. But if you look at the copy it brought in on the one where I went to a specific blog post, it actually has the name of the blog post. Things you should know before traveling to Costa Rica, backpackingmatt.com, and then it has the exact link to that blog post. So this is much more useful than this, where it just tells me that he has a lifestyle blog. We want to actually share interesting content to our people. That's the whole point of curating content, is to make sure that you are bringing them interesting information that has to do with what you sell. So for example, my Carry Clip brand has clips that you can use for traveling, phone holders, hand sanitizer holders, and water bottle holders. And so my brand is all about travel. So bringing in a blogger, some information from a blogger about traveling to Costa Rica is the perfect thing for me to do for my brand. So once you've done this, you can choose the date you want to post it. If you want to post it now, you can. And then you can also come in here and edit this copy. So if you wanted it to say things you know from, so maybe you might go like this, hit enter, and then say, I've always wanted to travel to Costa Rica. Have you ever been? And actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I would actually probably put this up here and then say something like, get some tips from backpacking I actually think that's one word. Backpacking Matt right here. And then if it was me, I would probably take out his generic link and put his whole link like this. So now I've made this post my post. Do you see how that works? So I'm saying, I've always wanted to travel to Costa Rica. Have you ever been? I've turned this into, this is my post. I'm asking you a question so you'll engage on my post. And I'm directing you to a source of information about how to travel. So I'm getting credit for this post, even though it's actually Backpacking Matt's post. And so this is the great thing about using the Chrome browser extension. As you're wandering around the internet, you can just click that button. It brings everything in that you need, and you can immediately make your post, schedule it, and click save, and now your post is ready to go. It says post successfully created. It'll take you back to your calendar, and you'll be able to actually scroll down and see that post where it's at. Here it is. I've always wanted to travel to Costa Rica. Have you ever been? And it should bring in that image, and it should post right to your feed by using the Metricool Chrome browser extension. Before we jump into the rest of the lesson, please like this video. Also be sure to stick with me to the end of the video to learn your challenge for today, because on every single one of these videos, I give you a way to implement what you've learned. All right, so we have pulled in that content. We have it put on our calendar to schedule, but if you look at this, do you see how there's no image there? Whereas on this one, there's a little image. That's because it has not actually pulled that image in from the post, from the blog post. It's going to assume that when this posts to the social media platform, that the social media platform will bring in the image. And if you were here for my last video, you know that sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. So you may end up with a post going up that has no image, no creative. So my suggestion is you might want to consider choosing an image from the website, download it, and then attach it to your post. So if I go ahead and click in here, I can click on this little image icon and I can bring in my own image. But in order to do that, I have to have the image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over to that post, and I'm going to right click on the image, and I'm going to save the image, and it'll save it to my computer. In downloads, okay. Then I'm going to come back over to my post over here, and I'm going to add my image that I just downloaded, and then I'm going to hit save. And so now I have added the actual image, so I know that in fact this will actually have an image on it, which is really important. So now you can see it's showing an image there. So that's just a way to safeguard against accidentally having a post go up that doesn't have an image in case you want to do that. Now, you can also take this post, and instead of having it on the calendar where it'll only post once, you can put it into an auto list. So I'm going to go ahead and click into the post again. I'm going to go ahead and select everything and copy it, and then I'm going to hit cancel to get out of it. And I'm going to come into my auto list. So again, we're in planning and then auto lists. And I can now add this post to one of my existing auto lists or create a new auto list. I'm just going to click insert post. I'm going to paste that text that I just copied. And then since I've already downloaded the image, I can just come in here and get the image. And you can see all those errors went away since I have an image now. And then again, we want to make sure that image actually attaches. So I like to click and then go back and then come back into the auto list and make sure the image is actually attached. Because otherwise we run the risk of that image not actually posting. And there you can see I've got an image attached. Now the copy is not there though, so that's interesting. So I'm going to click in it. I'm going to go ahead and put the copy again. And I'm going to click into another post since I've got multiple posts here. You can see now the copy and the image are both attached. So you always want to double check and make sure that everything is there when you're done. And that is all you need to do for that. If you missed the video about Autolist, that is in this same playlist, the Metricool tutorial playlist. Just click the link in the description to see the entire Metricool playlist, and you'll be able to watch the list about how to set up your own Autolist. Just a reminder, today's question was, how often do you share others' content to your social media accounts? Do you curate content? Why or why not? Leave a comment and let me know. To get the full Metricool tutorial by watching the Metricool tutorial playlist. You can also be sure to get the easiest social media organization system and schedule all your posts on all your platforms with one spreadsheet. The links for both of those are in the description. Be sure to watch my last YouTube video about using RSS feeds for social media posts for your e-commerce business. In the next video, we'll be discussing how to post on TikTok with Metricool. Now, your challenge for today is to install the Metricool Chrome extension and find a few articles or blog posts or YouTube videos that you'd love to share with your audience. Don't forget to live your dream every single day, and I will see you in the next lesson.